What is PLSQL? PLSQL stands for Procedural Language Structured Query Language. It is Oracle Corporation's procedural extension for SQL and the Oracle Relational Database. What are the key features of PLSQL? Procedural capabilities. It allows procedural constructs such as loops, conditionals, and exception handling. Integration. PLSQL seamlessly integrates with SQL. Error handling. It provides robust error handling mechanisms through exceptions. Data manipulation. PLSQL can manipulate data fetched from the database. Transaction control. It offers transaction control features like commit, rollback, and save points. What is a PLSQL block? A PLSQL block is a group of one or more SQL or PLSQL statements that are grouped together to perform a specific task. It consists of three parts: declaration, execution, and exception handling. Differentiate between a PLSQL function and procedure. Function. A function returns a single value. It must return a value and can be called within SQL expressions. Procedure. A procedure doesn't return a value directly. It can have input and output parameters and can execute DML statements. What is a cursor in PLSQL? A cursor is a pointer to a private SQL area that stores information about the processing of a select or DML statement. Cursors are used to process multiple rows returned by a query one at a time. How do you handle exceptions in PLSQL? Exceptions in PLSQL are handled using the exception block. You can use when clauses to specify different exceptions and their corresponding error handling routines. Explain the difference between truncate and delete in PLSQL. Delete. It removes all rows from a table based on a condition. It generates undo and redo, and it can be rolled back. Truncate. It removes all rows from a table but does not generate undo and redo. It cannot be rolled back. What is bulk binding in PLSQL? Bulk binding is a feature of PLSQL that allows you to bind a PLSQL collection to a SQL statement, enabling you to process multiple rows at once rather than row-by-row processing, which can significantly improve performance. How do you declare variables in PLSQL? Variables in PLSQL are declared using the declare keyword followed by the variable name and its data type. What is dynamic SQL in PLSQL? Dynamic SQL allows you to construct SQL statements at runtime and execute them using the execute immediate statement or DBMS_SQL package. This is useful when the SQL statement is not known until runtime.